he's still reeling, and
Yeah,
that's the funniest way to portray it. He tried his best.
To say something scary and just utterly fails.
Poor guy. Well, all 5 of them have tried to shoot into the hallway. Everyone has tried to mess with you. And things are actually looking up for you. You are blasting left and right. And it's going to go ahead and be Rise of Heroes time, I believe.
Oh my freaking god. You guys, does anybody have an empty pistol?
Edmund, I think Edmund does.
Oh, you mean
I mean
of them?
the bad
No,
guys.
none of them have run out of ammunition here.
Wait, all of these guys are loaded.
They are all loaded at the moment. The one who did run out of ammo reloaded on his turn.
Oh, I'm so boned. I need you guys to come out here and start thinning them out.
We're waiting for our turn, so.
I think what we need to do is we need to start coming out here and guarding. So I'm going to advance on these guys here and guard. And if you guys have guns, I would, veterans should also be guarding because you're better off when you're outnumbered if you guard.
So James, looks like you're going next.
Watch it, this thing shoots out.
So you step up, guard, Zechariah.
Zechariah, you've got power. Kill this guy quickly.
Right, kill him.
Don't worry, I've got bodyguard. I can protect you guys.
So, question, DM.
Yes.
With Zechariah flying, can I stand underneath him?
He has to keep flying every round. Zechariah, are you flying still? Like, my question was, I need to hear what Zechariah's doing for his turn.
He said
Zechariah left for.
Am I not hearing Zechariah, but you guys are?
No, he said a little while ago he said be right back.
Sorry,
okay.
My mic was muted. I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, I cannot stay flying without sending myself reeling, I believe, because that's a stunt to stay flying.
Right, you'd have to keep flying every turn here.
Yeah, so unfortunately, my feet are on the ground right now, and I'm just moving up and guarding, sort of holding my blade in a...
But this is old school construction building. These hallways would be tall enough that you could actually get out of here if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, no, I could fly around and flank them here. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fly over their heads and land behind Jonathan here and guard.
Okay, cool. Edmund, It looks like you were stepping up, and what else are you gonna do?
Shoot if I can.
Okay, so you're not gonna guard. Who are you gonna shoot?
Shoot the boss, man.
The boss.
All right, go ahead and shoot the boss.
If we don't start taking him out, he's going to destroy us.
Oh, I could shoot him from here? If I had known that.
Yeah, this is an open hallway. 16 meters away, but there's a lot of people.
But I was going to suggest if you're a veteran, you should guard because you could be in serious trouble. But if you want to shoot him.
Not until I have a clear shot. You're in the way.
All right, he rolls an 8 on his defense because he is guarding.
All right, we tried.
Yep. He takes cover around the corner. So I think that covers everyone in the hallway then. Dante.
So dramatic.
All right, and I believe now this man has to go ahead and roll against that. I actually forgot to pull up his stats. Whoops, here we go. Skills, does he have any presence? No. So body and will, I believe this is. Oh, he has a 7 in there. He is not intimidated by you spookily continuing to play. That will send you reeling, but you can keep playing. Rise of Bad Guys. He is going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and take another step, and he's going to focus now in case you try to try any funny business. Quit playing my piano.
Yeah, you tell him,
Tell
boss.
me who you are. Say that again?
Sorry, I was just mocking you.
Yeah.
Fine,
but yeah,
I will stop playing and I will turn to face him.
You're that Dante guy.
Don't say the original.
Damn it, why wouldn't you just leave us alone?
You tried to burn down my theater.
And you burned down my experiment. Well, my father's experiment, but it's mine now.
Did I?
And on that note, we'll go ahead and go back to the hallway. There's a cluster here. Let's see what we can have them do. This guy is going to get rallied. So I'm going to go ahead and try to rally him first. You idiot, don't just try to growl at them, do something. And he's going to do that. And then, Jonathan Noble is going to turn around to you, Zechariah.
Oh
His
boy.
old gray hairs, and his eyes are going to flash yellow. Why do you keep fighting me? We're friends. And he is going to try to hypnotize you.
Alright.
You will roll mind, will, deceit, and presence.
Mind, will. Okay.
He has 4d8. His power has dwindled. And they still really hate you. That didn't change. So here's their roll. They have a 9.
Oh boy. I don't think I have any questioning.
You do have the helmet and your mesmeric shield.
So that's 2d12. Oh, I resist.
Come to me.
Yeah, get bent.
Nah.
Mr.
And
Wonderful, I hate you slightly less.
it worked. It
Yeah.
is specifically even the helmet died this time. He's a genius. He's a fraud. He's a genius fraud. Now we have a cluster of cultists in the hallways. And let's see. This guy is... He already has a weapon in his hand. So he's going to go ahead and just aim at you, James.
Which guy?
The one on the right side who has no markings on him.
Okay. So, James, are you going to dodge or counterattack?
Dodge.
Okay. Speed, evasion, and if you're a veteran, you get a bonus d12.
And he will run out of ammo in the process.
Is speed, evasion, and D12, right?
Yes.
Yes. If you are if you can roll a 7 or better, you will be missed.
Ooh. There you go.
That is an
You got
8.
him beat.
You are successful.
And he has used up his actions. The one beside him is going to do the exact same thing. To you, James.
James, do you counter or dodge?
Dodge.
All right, same roll. Up arrow to do the same roll again.
All right. So his aim's pretty good, but he's just still a bad shot. That is a 12 right there.
Yeah, wow, we're good at this.
That is an incredibly good set of rolls, by the way. And yeah, you just press yourself up against the side of the wall, and it doesn't matter how well he's aimed. So he's given it all it's got. Claudia, there's one adjacent to you.
Yeah, you're panicked. Who cares?
Oh, right. His boss forgot to unpanic him. He's gonna go ahead and just get out of here. He's gonna be reeling, but he's not panicked anymore.
Right, because no, he's still in line of sight of Zechariah, who's still hostile.
Oh my gosh, you're right. He's here, thinking he got away, and then realizes, wait a second, the bat followed me.
I'm not mesmerized. Hello.
This one here is loaded. He's going to aim at you, Claudia, and he's going to try to fire.
You.
Good job. Let's see if you shoot.
Got more of this? I got more bullets.
Blam.
Ooh, there you go. You got one bullet more than he does.
That's a 2-point hit, and I'm still off bullets. I haven't run out yet.
You're doing great on that that note. They're doing
Knock
less
on wood.
good.
This is gonna get ugly when I run out of bullets.
All right. So unfortunately, he didn't get the hit. He doesn't recharge anything. He's gonna have to panic so that he does not have to deal with this. And then the last one is going to turn around and he's going to actually shoot Zechariah. Zechariah, you're guarding. You don't have a gun in your hands.
No, I do not have a gun, unfortunately.
You get to dodge.
So that's speed, evasion, and my D8.
Species, because that's the bad thing, right?
Yeah, well, but I did not roll well there. Yeah, I did not roll well there at all.
Yeah, I think you're hit.
Yeah, 1 success. So I will attempt to soak here.
Do you have a favorite use of evasion?
I do. It's for I use it for stealth.
Okay.
It unfortunately will not help with that 7. It is going to be a 2-point hit, by the way.
Fortunately, Zek has pretty good endurance, and he will soak it.
Wonderful.
In fact, you have
no, that's
in
mine.
fact, I'm not sure why you're rolling that much dice. You should only be rolling. You should be rolling body and endurance.
Yeah, this is my goodwill here. So just go ahead and roll your body, and we'll ignore the other two.
Okay, so well, I got 1 for type, and then body. Yeah, I think that's because I was using it for vitalism before.
Roger that. Just roll your body.
There we go.
Okay, I think you shrugged it off.
Yeah,
If you still shrug it off, it hits a non-fatal area, and you will deal with it later. There's a small hole in your wing flaps.
Ow.
It hurts, but you can live with it. Can you really live in that kind of shame? All right, so we have some focus up there. I believe they have all tried to unload at you. Only one of them is without ammunition right now. And at the bottom of the round, something slightly worrying. You can't go back. The fire has grown slightly. So Rise of Good
there
Guys.
wasn't anything we needed in that basement.
Well, we didn't gather up the other hunter axe, but I think we could be all right.
At least to be fair to your eyes, Claudia, it was a normal axe, just a brand new one.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, I still have ammo. Guys, I'm going to guard and lean on my bodyguard ability to defend you guys. Why don't you guys aim and shoot at the boss?
I'll do that, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Aim and shoot.
Aim and shoot after him.
I think Evan's going first.
Another D8. Wait, do you have veteran? Okay, yeah, so another D8.
Yeah, so they're just helping each other out. The boss only has one option here. He's going to dodge, and so he does. He's still a little bit tight to that corner, and it just doesn't matter. There's too many people in the way.
Okay,
So James. Ooh, that's some good aim. You're using the device, and who are you using it against? Just to be clear.
The boss.
The boss man. Cool. So he's gonna have to dodge it. He's got
Wait,
7
I'm not
there.
done yet. I'm not done yet. I didn't do the shooting part.
I know. I'm waiting. I'm just rolling my stuff since he's only got one option. That is a 6, which is pretty good, but it's not a 7 either. It is burst close though. I think that means you have to hit first though, don't you?
Oh, the acid gun?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Burst means you have to hit.
Okay, so unfortunately, it just sort of splashes the ground and does not hit literally everybody in the hallway, which would have probably been fantastic, really.
Oh, I forgot James doesn't have a different gun. Well, we have to take out the boss, otherwise we're in big trouble.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So Edmund, you've gone. James, you've gone. Claudia, you've decided on your turn. Zechariah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Zach is going to aim and take a jab with his knife here.
All right. So to this, he might be able to. No, he can't counter that. So he's going to go ahead and dodge. He doesn't have anything in his hands. Poor thing.
That is.
He rolled 3, so that is still 2 successes.
Yeah. So that is what is the damage on a Bowie knife? +1, I think.
I know the cultists have them. Let me go ahead and check.
Yeah.
Bowie knives are in fact +2 damage.
So that is 3 points of damage.
All right, so that's looking pretty good. I don't think this is an elemental silver knife or anything, is it?
No, it's just a standard knife.
Okay. You stab him in the chest, and you feel the knife sink into him. And you can feel it puncturing organs, but no blood seeps out, and he doesn't even react to it. In fact, he looks down at the knife and just sort of laughs a little bit.
Ah, damn it! I knew you were a supernatural monster.
Is that the best that you have? I thought you possessed the strong force. Maybe I was mistaken.
So like Claudia, I need
this
those
hallway
knuckle
empty.
dusters.
All right, so Zechariah, you tried to stab him. And did you aim for that, or was there another action?
I did aim for that.
Okay, cool. So you're done. Hallway's done. Dante, someone's pointing a gun at you.
Right, I said, did I?
You did. We know what you've been doing. We've known from the very beginning.
I don't know who they're talking about.
Damn it, you will not destroy my family's accomplishments.
What did you accomplish?
Dante, are you going to do an action?
I'm having a conversation.
I know, but I'm also doing bite-sized bits of conversation too.
Well, then I'm done then.
Okay, so you're not taking an action. Are you done playing, or?
I don't know what you're reading into me for. No, I was having a conversation. I'm not into the fight, so if I can't have a conversation, then I will be done until the fight's over.
We have to do it within time to see how far he gets before he decides to start blasting.
Right, but I understand that my conversation skills aren't as exciting as a gunfight, so go back to the crew.
All right.
I'm hanging on your every word.
I am too. It's just that the conversation has to take a pace of the action. So he's still going to take another step closer and continue to focus at you. He doesn't trust you. And we'll continue the conversation a bit. Everyone else, the cultist, are routing a little bit. This guy is going to recover from reeling, and he's going to open this door over next to him, and that's going to have to be his entire turn, unfortunately. This guy, however, can take advantage of it, and he's going to just run away into here, and he's going to hide in the corner. He will not be panicked anymore. So those are the two simplest ones. The next simplest one is this guy who's facing off with James. James, he's going to reload, and then he's going to shoot you.
Dodge.
He doesn't have aim this time, and it doesn't help him. So can you roll higher than a 2?
Probably.
I'd hope so. You aren't guarding anymore, but those are still some good rolls. All right, excellent. This one, he's gonna go ahead and ignore James, and he's gonna try taking a shot at Edmund. He's gonna go ahead and aim because he is loaded.
Edmund, are you guarding? Because you have a green dot.
Yes.
Are you a
You
veteran?
fired last time, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
I thought you said no. Sorry.
Yeah. Or do you have a loaded gun?
Yes.
But
Alright,
you're not
alright.
guarding.
Right.
I'm going to tap bodyguard and swap places with Edmund.
Alright, Edmund's a little bit up the hall. You take that.
Thank you.
And how are you going to resist, Claudia?
I'm going to shoot you.
Alright. He's going to be out of ammo after this.
That's a 3-point hit to your face. I am out of ammo.
Well, the 3-point hit to this face is going to hurt quite a lot, honestly. Alright, he's going to have to actually tap something. He's going to go ahead and tap his Frenzy Soak, because he hasn't done that yet. Man, if only these guys could hit, then they could refresh things and stuff. Man, wouldn't that be great for them?
Why I can't let you hit?
Well, this guy is has actually turned to face down Zechariah, so he's going to go ahead and take another shot at Zechariah. He's going to go ahead and aim.
Oh boy.
And fire. Zechariah, you can only dodge. That is a 6 versus a 6. He's going to claim... what are you going to claim to break the tie?
I'm going to claim Jonathan as cover.
All right, a bullet hits Jonathan in the back. And I'm just going to roll and see how he does real quick.
Yeah.
It'll hit him. There's 1, 2, 3 successes on that. This might actually make him slightly upset. Yeah, he actually will have to do something about this. He'll go ahead and tap a soak. Which also means there we go. So when he is shot in the back, you can see his eyes glow a bright yellow, and you can hear the clatter of a bullet as it hits the ground behind him.
Oh boy, Claudia, really need those elemental silver weapons up here.
Working on it.
But it is his turn. And he is looking at you, Zechariah, and goes, I think you will make a wonderful pet once you quit resisting. And he has no idea what this helmet thing is about. But he's going to keep trying. He's going to go ahead and add in this. Zechariah, once again, please resist with mind, will, deceit, and presence. And you can add your bonuses in to resist being hypnotized again. And of course, I should probably mention throughout this time, he has been calling out for Zafan to finally strike down your enemies and mine.
Oh, beat that bitch.
Unfortunately, he does not have a 12 to beat that with. But you can feel as if something is pounding on your mind like a hammer against bricks as he stares you down and guards.
Oh boy.
All right. So most of these guys are in a little bit of a rout. And that'll bring us to Rise of Good Guys.
Edmund, James, I need this way clear. Can you shoot this guy for me?
I got you.
Blam blam.
Aim then fire.
All right, good idea. Which one again? This one?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to go ahead and counterattack by shooting you.
D8, 3d6.
And that is a hit. That is
Ooh.
2 successes.
So
That is a fine 3-point shot. You're shooting with a pocket pistol?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 3 points. Come on, go down.
Ooh, this isn't great for him because he has to tap 2 different soaks. He has them, but he's panicked now. So
Is this
Edmund,
hallway is this hallway wide enough that I can get past him now?
you could definitely run past him while he's panicking.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna move up to here. And it's time to do what I've always wanted to do: punch a monster.
go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and punch a monster.
This is why I asked for a silver knife earlier.
Well, it might have to, I don't know if they have to be blessed or not. That's the problem.
Yeah. It's like we can bless it. We have the ritual.
It's a little difficult to do in the middle of combat because it's a
That's
5-point
true.
ritual.
I know. It's like no. It's like
do
I'm
a
just
hasty
saying.
ritual. It's fine. You're still going to try hitting him though.
I'm saying for
Yep,
future.
I'm gonna punch you. Oh, what the hell? Like what? What even?
Well, he gets 7 there, and he will actually duck out of the way.
Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna sulk.
I tell Claudia to get out. Like, watch out! Like, that I try to shoot.
No, kill the cultist. He's invulnerable to bullets.
Is he invulnerable to acid? However,
How many shots does that gun have?
He reloaded and he used 1, so he has 1 more in this clip.
Yeah.
I honestly think you're better off shooting the cultist because that has splash damage.
Yeah, Okay, which cult?
One of them does not have ammo. His gun is clicking. Why didn't you shoot him?
These guys don't have yellow dots. You should shoot people who don't have yellow dots.
Okay, I'll shoot the one in front of me.
The one
Yeah,
that
he
the
really
one
wants
that
to
doesn't have
Is
ammo.
loaded.
The one who doesn't have ammo is probably the better bet.
Just asking for confirmation.
Yeah, the one in front of me.
All right, he's gonna shoot you.
All right, James aims and shoots.
All right. You will have to beat a 6 on this.
That's an 11.
But you
with the
already
same.
have.
Yeah.
These dice will not count. That is still 1 point of success and 3 more. He will go ahead and do a quick soak.
And if that's splash damage, leave James's roll on the table, and this guy has to roll to dodge it.
This guy will tap his first soak. His robes will be in complete shambles, and the other one will now also have to deal with it. I believe he has to dodge against the same roll.
Yeah, you just leave the roll on the table. You just dodge the same one.
All right. He also rolled a 6, so he's going to take the exact same hit. He's in worse shape already. So when he rolls, he soaks quite a bit of it. Still comes through. He is now panicked and unloaded, and covered in acid. He's not enjoying his day as he screeches. All right, so I believe everyone down in the hallway has gone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're just on Dante.
All right, Dante. What do you mean you don't know what you've done? You were out there in Willow Springs. Father said Barbara told him about you.
Oof.
He's gonna say, "What do you?" Okay, I'll go ahead and repeat. What do you mean you don't know what you've done? You were there in Willow Springs. You ruined it. Barbara told Father all about it. I am Olgat Noble, inheritor of the noble estate and future king of this city. The insolence! Just get out of my life! And, Rise of Bad Guys, he's going to go ahead and use his focus to aim at you, and then he's going to shoot.
Oh dear.
And I'm going to go ahead and double check. Noble, do you have any shooting? You might be a total loser. He's
No,
a
I mean,
total loser.
you'll find he's probably a lot more accomplished than you think.
Well, not in shooting people. That is still speed and mind. So he does have 2d8 on this, and he's aiming.
Cool, he had to beat a 1.
That is 3 points, and he's using a silence pistol because he doesn't like hurting his ears, so that is 4 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh, I guess he also has ammunition here.
Wow, he just straight up shot
It
Dante?
matters. This is 5 points of damage, Dante.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's see. I've got 2 soaks left, so I have to tap them both. I am injured and I am afraid. You shot me!
It's
Why
the least I can return to you. I'm just
Why
returning the favor.
did you shoot me?
Oh, I'll do more than that once the others get here.
This is the best adventure yet. We have this big pitched gun battle going on in the hallway. Meanwhile, in the other room, an old person shoots another old person.
Oh boy.
Speaking of pitch gun battles and people shooting each other, this guy is going to go ahead and just run down the hallway. He's out of here. So he does not have to be afraid. Probably doesn't have to move that far, but he doesn't care. He's afraid. So, purple for him. Let's see. This guy is afraid. He's going to go in here, and he's going to chill for the turn. This guy is going to go ahead and run away and join the chill crew. Unfortunately, he's going to go ahead and go reeling for this just so that he's out of the way. That leaves 3 of them to figure out what to do, or 2 even. Yeah, okay, so this one, James, you're facing off against this guy. He is going to go ahead and he's going to keep shooting at you.
Dodge.
That's a very good idea. He blasts away all of his ammos. Can you roll higher than 4?
Possibly.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Not quite, actually. That is going to be a 2-point hit.
Okay, you must now roll your body dice and any endurance dice that you have. Every 4 or better will remove 1 point of damage.
Should have invested in a rough outfit.
Ooh.
There's 2 points left. You must reduce this to 0 or you'll go down. Now, everyone started the game with Panic Soak -2, so you could tap that, become panicked, and remain standing. As part of your type of character, you also received other soaks. What other soaks do you have?
I have injury soak, disbelief soak, and distress.
Oh, wow. If you tap distress, well, you should probably save the distress soak for a big hit.
Okay, panic soak it is.
All right, panic it is. So you become
Hey.
panicked and you negate all damage. So you're still standing, but you're now panicked. You can't recharge this until someone rallies you or you get out of line of sight.
That's right. Dance, dance, you stupid little deer. Ah. Wait, hold up. I gotta reload. Stay panicked. This guy is going to go ahead and step on out. Hi, Zechariah. How are you doing? Do you like friends?
Oh boy.
Actually, he doesn't even have to. He could just sort of shoot you from here, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So, I believe you only have dodging to respond to it.
Yep. Unfortunately.
He is also blasting away all of his ammo.
I beat him with a 5 and a 6.
There you go. With no trigger discipline whatsoever, the entire area here is utterly smothered in bullets.
I
Uh,
really wish my power dice had not dwindled away.
And that leaves Jonathan. Jonathan is going to turn back to Claudia and shake his head and go, "I'll deal with you in a minute."
I'm here
And
now. I came all this way.
and he's going to go ahead and try to grapple Zechariah.
Oh boy.
I am just double checking what he needs to roll for that. He needs to boop. Does he actually have?
Yeah, grabbing somebody, I believe, is body and fighting.
Yeah, I was just making sure he didn't have a better version of anything. The answer is he doesn't. But he does have fighting. So he's going to roll his dice. How are you responding? You were evading. He rolls a 7, which will beat out your 6.
That was my roll for the shot.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Would you like to evade this?
I can try. I don't think I can beat a 7.
You can also technically counterattack him. You do have a knife.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat that with fighting either, though. Unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Well, you haven't tapped your personality yet, have you?
I did.
Well, you will still have to choose a means to fight him with. So go
Well,
ahead and choose.
you want to at least screen out the 3, otherwise it does extra damage.
Yeah. So
But just
I
evade.
will-
Actually, grab doesn't do damage.
Oh, you're right, it doesn't. Well, then he's just grabbed, and we can just be done.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have a dice big enough and you don't want to spend your personality on it, he has a hold on you.
I already spent my personality. I'm not sure.
No, he's just grabbing you. Go ahead and take it.
Oh, yeah, you did spend your personality earlier to be really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, and he's going to guard. He is holding on to you, and he has a hostage.
Yeah, it's not going to save you.
Bottom of the round, the fire is growing a little bit, and it's becoming a little concerning for Edmund and James. So I'm going to go ahead and say, rise of good guys.
Okay. Well, can't believe I came all this way and you both injured and insulted me. So now I'm gonna punch evil. I am going to recharge bodyguard and punch this idiot.
All right. He's gonna go ahead and dodge you because he doesn't have a counter option still, but he is guarding,
Oh, why can I not hit you?
which helps him out a little bit. He has a 6 on this one.
Ah, I hit you!
Amazing! You do
And my
hit
favorite
him.
thing to do is punch people, which doesn't really help. But anyway,
And she has the elemental silver knuckle busters too.
Yeah.
That is true.
Grandma Silver is gonna pay off today. Bam! That's 2 points of Hoplomaniac's benediction.
Oh yeah, so it goes straight through him, and now he is looking very terrified at you. He will soak one of that, and he will have to deal with the other point of it somehow.
Well, I'm willing to listen to what you have to deal with it, otherworldly mass.
Well, it turns out he is no longer so monstrous looking, wouldn't you know it?
Yep.
For a moment, this entire time, he's been lording it over you, using these strange powers that you don't understand, that your friends also use. He's been commanding everything. He's the one responsible for all of this. He's the most terrifying thing. And as you punch him in the back, in the side of the ribs, and he starts crumpling a little bit against Zechariah as he keeps a hold on him, you see a bit of terror in his own eyes, and you realize that he's an old man.
Okay, I've been dying to say this. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
No, please. So, a lot of stuff has happened to him. I don't even remember what this pink thing was, but he's used up. Oh, yeah, he's used that up. Okay. He's not looking too hot. So that's still your turn, isn't it, Claudia?
That was it. I just punched him. I'm done.
You punched him and you're done. Who's next?
It's like, can I still stab him while I'm grabbed?
You can. You are merely held.
The
Nothing
only
else.
disadvantage is while he has you held, you may notice that there's a lot of maneuver you can. He can counterattack you while he has you grabbed.
Yeah.
So if you stab him, he could kick you or throw you.
Yeah. Shoot. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat a. Well, I guess I could try.
Well, I
Do
know
I just
your
roll-
Bowie knife's not a real weapon, right?
Huh?
I mean, your Bowie knife's not an elemental weapon, is it?
No.
No.
If I were you, I would just focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus then. Focus and guard, I guess.
Yeah, you just stand there and focus.
Yeah, focus then.
Because I might need some help after like people come out and shoot me.
Yeah, well, it's like I can't do much with my power dice dwindled, but I'll try.
Wonderful. So that leaves Edmund and James. James, don't stay where you are. The fire's getting closer.
Way ahead of you.
All right, James. And you move out. And you have one more action. What are you going to do with it?
Reload.
Yeah, I was about to say you can still reload when you're panicked.
Yeah.
Good idea. Edmund.
Remember, this guy's still a viable combatant.
Can move
I
and
know,
then
I know.
try to shoot.
It's like don't shoot the tiger. You can use me as cover.
And he will.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're shooting him. He's going to shoot. No, he can't. He's unloaded at the moment, and he hasn't had a chance to reload. So he's going to have to dodge this, and he's terrible at that. Why do you make him do these things? You get one success there because he did roll higher than your ones.
It's only a whopping 2-point hit, but it's still a hit.
That is true.
Yeah, which he'll soak because he's a badass cultist.
Well, he soaked one at least.
Yep. I clicked twice because it was kind of lagging. But yeah, he goes ahead and taps his frenzy soak specifically so they can get through this. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And that'll leave I think that's everyone in the hallway then.
Poor Dante getting shot by that guy.
And now we're up to Dante being shot. Dante, you have been shot.
I clutch the wound. I say, "You, this looks me," and then I'm gonna do the only thing I can think of at the moment, and that's gonna play dead. I'm gonna play dead.
Okay, you can try to trick him. You have trick ready. That's great. He is resisting with speed. Mind observation in questioning thinks he might have this time. Observation, he'll have 2 dice, and with questioning, he'll have no more. So for his observation, speed, mind. Oh, he has an 8 in there. He is tied with you. You are a performer, though. Would you like to tap that to break the tie? Wonderful. He is now pretty confused. Or at least
he shot a man, then he died. That's pretty much what usually happens.
Yes, vengeance is mine. You'll not bother us again, you pitiful little magician. You can't mess with real magic. And a gun. So Dante, you've successfully tricked him. Rise of bad guys. He's happy that he shot you. He's actually gonna go ahead and wander away. Because his friends need him. He's not going to he's not gonna run, but he's out there. He's gone. Which bad guys do we have? Let's start with the fun one. Hey, Zechariah, you've been held by a terrifying monster.
Oh, lovely.
He is going to unveil his fangs larger than any teeth of a normal carnivore and try to sink them into your neck.
Joke's on you!
Bodyguard?
I recharged bodyguard! I will jump in the way of those fangs! and then punch you.
So I swap places with her, right?
Wonderful.
You're technically still grabbed. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Yeah.
He just spun you around. So he's still going to get the attack off, I believe.
Yeah, it's just hitting me.
You rolled a 6 there. Let's see if he can beat it. He has a probability to do this.
Is this a supernatural attack?
It is blood draining. It is a stunt.
Oh,
It is
but it's supernatural, right?
I would
Yeah.
assume so.
Ah, screw you! We hit each other.
All right. So I'm gonna say on this, he will reduce. No, you need to roll body endurance, I think, to see what the effect is here.
Okay. Well, wait. Is it resisted by body and endurance?
Yes.
Oh no, he hits me. If I counterattack and tie, he hits me.
Okay.
So what does this do to me?
It will reduce your body size by 1.
All right.
And I believe that'll basically beat that way for the scene.
I know. It's the word. And since I'm a punching person, I really didn't want that to happen.
It was actually the worst possible thing.
But you take 2 points of damage. Screw you.
Yep, he has to soak this, and he's actually running out of options here. He actually has made the wrong decision. He was going for a spite kill, and he fails to soak it up enough properly. You will crumple his head in as you let his teeth sink into your shoulder. You will come around the side of his head and put in a large, terrifying dent in the side of it. Terrible orange fluid will run out of his head, and he will crumple down onto the ground.
Oh, my fatal energies.
Claudia, I believe I owe you a life debt.
You're welcome.
And at this point, I'm gonna say, that is probably enough for the rest of these guys to be very panicked, and they are going to not engage if you are still running.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out
well,
of
the
here.
house is on fire. I think we need to
It
leave.
is also on fire. They have to deal with that. So if you run right now, combat will be over and we'll throw you out.
Well, wait. Has anyone heard from Dante? Dante, where are you? We've got to go.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Dante's not here. Are you going to all run?
I can't leave without Dante.
Then the rounds will continue, and these people will have to take turns then.
Well,
well-
I guess the next question is, where does Olaf go?
He's right there.
Yeah, he's just kind of wandering down here, and he's turning the corner. He's like, aha, fiends in my house.
Oh, crap. I guess we have to deal with Olaf.
Yeah.
Take
Uh,
Does he
position.
go around the corner and start shooting at us?
And honestly, we have run pretty short on time. I think maybe now is the time to go ahead and put a bid on this. Come back to it next time.
Yes,
Yeah, because
cliffhanger.
we don't know if Dante is going to escape or not, but that was awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. I loved it.
I kind of just assumed.
That's like.
I kind of
it's
just
like,
assumed that
we would have been able to
the.
deal with the cultists so much easier if I was still able to use mutilism.
I kind of just assumed the camera was going to pan back at me and the Michael Myers theme music was going to start playing.
Yeah, Dante is not going to be there by the time the camera comes back.
Yeah, camera zooms down the hallway, turns into the room. Michael Myers music starts playing. Body's not there anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do a wrap up. Let's get everyone's mottos. Dante,
I always have a plan.
for being shot, I hope. Claudia,
Justice tempered by mercy. I did want to kill a monster, and I didn't want to just murder everyone.
James,
Oh, there's got to be a logical explanation. And I was going that.
Edmund,
No matter how much you try to hide your dirty secret, I'll find it out. And I hope you got a good smile for the face.
And Zechariah.
I won't let the people I love get hurt. Never again.
Very good. All right. Everyone gets an experience point for being here and gets an experience point for going through our mottos and doing our debrief. So,
I mean, if I do say so myself, I love the way magic works because I love the fact that we can do all this cool, awesome stuff, but then it's all drained, and then we have to figure out what to do later.
right,
Like,
just
it's
about
like-
everyone has expended everything, even the villain. Before you guys came, he actually ran out of personal power, and I've had to wait until he tapped his Reckoning Soak when you beat the shit out of him.
And I think if we go over this, so we just did a fight between us and like 7 able-bodied people in about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was pretty fast.
I think so too. We went through a lot of specifics. You guys went through a whole plan in the basement, a whole ambush, 2 of them even, because you were waiting for them to come down. We went through a lot for this fight.
It was clutch getting paralysis off on the Huntress because she would have been a bitch if we had to fight her too.
And the vampire. The vampire would have totally cleaned us.
Yeah.
I will quite honestly say, I was expecting you guys were all in the basement and these guys were all at the top of it, that you were all about to probably die. I was mistaken. I should have had more faith.
No, as I always warn like game masters about this kind of stuff, it's almost always better to lowball it because you can only kill the players once. And the games that we make are set up in such a way that a couple bad rolls and I mean, like we never make sure that the players are invulnerable or sponges because we're always vulnerable to taking some severe hits.
Right, and I guess it is worth pointing out all the cultists are technically still conscious and able-bodied. They haven't gone down.
Cultists are not minor characters. In fact, that was another executive decision in the game design because I'm usually annoyed at games like Call of Cthulhu and Delta Green where cultists are cannon fodder. And we didn't want them to be like that. So the cultists in this game are major characters with a variety of soaks because they've got monstrous, panic, and frenzy.
Yeah, they are the villains, and they are proving it right now.
Right.
You came to villain's house and decided to invade his basement. This is your fault.
Now, they may be terrible shots, but we're player characters. Like a cultist would be scary to a minor character. But in this regard, they're beatable, but they're not inconsiderable. And also, like, we hedged our bets here because even though we rolled poorly on some parts, you can't let the cultists hit you back. By not letting them hit us back, we denied them that frenzy soak, and we just put enough pressure on them to actually break them. And so that's another thing I like about this game is how you can actually break morale and break a line. As soon as we broke the line, we could deal with the vampire. And if it wasn't for if we just weren't putting this pressure on and keeping it on, this is just great.
Well, I am spending 10 experience to increase my will die.
Oh, right. Since this wasn't a specifically stated goal, we didn't decide it mid-game. I'm gonna say, obviously, coming to this house and doing the deed is definitely going to be a goal, and you beat up.
Really? Because I thought the next thing was to this is just one step in Willow Springs.
You just beat up the cult leader.
Oh well, who had the cult? Who had get revenge on the Zetas? Didn't someone have that?
I mean, I had. It's like not exactly. I mean, I never declared that. Although getting revenge on the Zetas probably was something that Zach wanted to do.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop talking the GM out of giving us an extra gift.
Yeah.
Right. I want to give you one because you have reached something. And honestly, with all of you guys sneaking into this and doing these ambushes, how about I just offer everyone stealth?
Zach already has stealth.
As do I.
You can sell for 5 XP.
Yeah. All right.
Which will get you definitely closer to getting something else that you want.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else now has it.
Stealth thinks.
Stealth is neat. Stealth is useful.
Now the whole party can sneak into large houses and ruin people's lives together.
Okay, now I'm gonna crack you up. I'm gonna take the
Let's do it.
stealth, and I'm gonna sell that back. Okay, and I'm also gonna sell back knowledge of the Willow Springs Underground.
Uh-huh.
I was
then
thinking
I'm
about selling that too.
And then I'm gonna sell back 10 more XP.
Oh gosh.
And I'm going to buy my speed die, which I used a lot this adventure, from a D8 to a D12.
Wow. All right, go for it. That's 20 XP right there, and you.
I have been waiting for this. This is my first stat at a D12.
It is a fantastic choice. Speed is
I could-
definitely our best choice here.
Well, my mind's already a D10, which helped me like several times this adventure. So, yeah, I'm just getting my speed up to D12 because my goal is the mass vigilante here is to get my stats really high so I don't get locked out. Because you guys have the supernatural covered. You guys have the weirdo powers covered.
I'm wondering if it's a good idea to sell research and increase my mind as well. That way I'll have a D10 in both mind and will.
I mean, my advice on that front is it can be good. Research isn't really contested, so it's on stuff that's contested, like attributes. Like for example, selling veteran back. Like I had been planning actually to sell veteran back and get my speed up to D12 because then I would have a D12 and I wouldn't have to lean on the aiming. But now that I have stealth, it's like I'm going to sell the stealth back. Because
I actually am going to do that. I'm going to sell back research and take increased mind, so I have D10s.
Yeah.
And D10s and my two D10s and my power rolls will be immensely helpful.
Right, and that's actually something we had in mind when the game was set up. Like the purpose of the D12s were so that, as insurance of if you're supposed to be a pro from Dover, you can do this. But in gaming, players are supposed to get, I guess, more generally powerful. So selling back things like if you get your mind up to D12, I could see selling back my sabotage because I could just lean on my mind to get things open. And that's completely sensible. That's part of leveling up without necessarily having a lot of minutiae about it. So yeah.
And then my next goal will be to pick up Anodyne Arcana so I can be better at healing and rallying people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of character progress like all wrapped up in here. Next I've got to ask, what'd you guys all think today?
Zach was in a pinch. After his power die dwindled down, I'm like, I can't really do much.
I do love the way that Claudia just sort of put everything together in her head and immediately went, we have to do this. That was a nice turn. I wasn't entirely expecting, but it worked out.
I appreciated the planning, and I also like the hints where it's like, oh yeah, he's immortal, and it's like, oh wait, he's a vampire. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Vampires are a thing because this is a supernatural thing. I mean, I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that, but it was like, oh yeah, of course he's gonna bite us and suck our blood. He's a vampire. I didn't even think of that.
He did it as one last ditch attempt to try to murder one of your friends. It didn't pan out for him because of bodyguard. Which was fantastic. I love that little last bit of the scene.
As far as Zach is concerned now, he would die for Claudia. He considers her to be an indispensable companion.
I'd hope you feel that way after she saved you from vampires.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like Dante is also buying some extra things. A new career, in fact. That's wonderful. Someone actually has craft in the party, everybody. Look at
Yay!
Yay! Let's see. Any other comments or concerns we want to go over?
Not really.
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, I think we all definitely had quite a little bit of fun here. And
well, wait, holy crap! Like all these notes I have from JN have a totally new context when I realize, wait a minute, you're JN. You're JN the whole time.
Jonathan Noble.
How did you become a vampire? What the hell is going on here?
I wonder with the remaining like 30 to 40 years of notes he has wins, and if they describe what happened to him.
There's so much because we had a whole bunch of notes signed by JN. This doesn't solve anything. This just raises more questions.
Too bad the house that has the answers in it is probably going to burn to the ground.
The house has all the answers in it. It's burning down. I remembered why none of the pyrokinesis powers actually snuff out flames, because this is a horror game. You can set everything on fire without putting anything out.
Yeah.
I think the fire has definitely grown a little bit bigger than I'd allow pyrokinesis to maybe put out. Maybe when it started, but not now.
I mean, it's like I'm not sure if I could have put it out. I just kind of moved it so it wouldn't be immediately in our way.
Yeah, I definitely like that. That does also answer the question:
only
can
thing-
you put it out? No.
You can move the fire somewhere else, but the problem is like we're out of places to move it, and there's too much of it.
Yeah.
Yep. So I suppose one last thing to wrap it up, of course, would be just to re-ask the question one more time. You guys are going to stick around and finish the fight,
I mean,
or are you guys going to just get out of here and we shift scenes when we begin next time?
I mean, Zach is all for getting the hell out and dodge, but there's also the issue of we don't know where Dante is.
Right. All right. So everyone's going to stick around. It's going to be the rest of the bad guy's turn because the first one that went was the one that died. And we'll see how it goes. They might not make a lot of headway, but you guys will probably still have to deal with that and the fire and finding Dante.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this has been Urban Jungle. Thank you guys all for coming. Glad to hear everyone's had fun, and we'll catch you next time.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye,
Have a good
everyone.
night, everybody.